The FCA's Conduct Rules in less than 2 minutes. What are the Conduct Rules? So they're part of the SM and CR. The Conduct Rules come into force on the 9th of December 2019 for senior managers and certification staff, and December the 9th, 2020 for all other relevant staff in financial services firms. They're replacing the current Statements of Principle and Code of Practice for approved persons. They're a set of enforceable rules from the FCA, so if you breach these you could be subject to FCA enforcement proceedings. Breaches of the rules will need to be reported to the FCA. The rules are intended to drive up the standards of conduct in financial services. There are 2 tiers of rules, one for most staff working in financial services and an additional level for senior managers. The rules are relevant to most staff within financial services. The only staff they wouldn't be relevant to are what the FCA have described as ancillary staff, staff whose roles are not in any way connected to financial services, such as receptionists, postroom staff, etc. Staff will need to understand what the rules are and how specifically they apply to them in their roles. There are 5 conduct rules as follows. You must act with integrity. You must act with due care, skill and diligence. You must be open and cooperative with the FCA, the PRA and other regulators. You must pay due regard to the interests of customers and treat them fairly, and you must observe proper standards of market conduct. The second tier of rules apply only to senior managers and are as follows. You must take reasonable steps to ensure that the business of the firm for which you're responsible is controlled effectively. You must take reasonable steps to ensure that the business of the firm for which you're responsible complies with the relevant requirements and standards of the regulatory system. You must take reasonable steps to ensure that any delegation of your responsibilities is to an appropriate person and that you oversee the discharge of the delegated responsibilities effectively. And you must disclose appropriately any information of which the FCA or PRA would reasonably expect notice. To find out more about how Bankhall can help you implement the senior managers and certification regime in your firm, visit bankhall.co.uk.